Hey everyone, I'm excited to bring you another batch of deals from the recent massive Switch eShop sale, and I've said it before, but this may be one of the biggest sales we've seen yet in 2023. Now as always, I'm going to be covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia, and if you do see a game missing, there is a good chance it featured in last week's episodes, and I've linked all of those down below. My name's Alex, so this is SwitchCorner. Let's get started. Later in the video, I do have two winners to announce for two $10 eShop gift cards and two more to give away. To enter, drop a comment down below and the winners, they'll be announced in next week's video. If you are grabbing anything, then do consider using cornershop.gg for discounted eShop credit. These are going to be instant delivery via email and they directly support the channel. Rooftop Renegade is a fast-paced action platformer where you evade capture while navigating futuristic skyscrapers with hover blades. You'll be mastering precise controls and physics to blast through these different levels at high speeds, avoiding hazards and traps along the way, and even making split-second decisions. Play alone or with friends in local multiplayer with support for up to 4 players, and then create new challenges with seed-based generator mode. You can also control the enemy in multiplayer and try to take out the runner in action, which is definitely a unique spin on the format. My favourite part of this one, and new hoverblades will unlock new abilities, and in my opinion where it falls short is the lack of any real story. It's 25% off, that is a new low price, and you can check out my full review in the pinned comments. Blanc is currently discounted by 20% off. It's another new release this week on the discount pile. This action-adventure game follows the journey of a wolf cub and a fawn as they navigate through a snowy landscape in search of their families who they did get separated from. The hand-drawn visuals are stunning and the game manages to deliver an emotional experience despite its wordless storytelling. One unique aspect of the game is that you can play co-op locally or online, or even control both characters in single-player mode with you utilising a stick each. May take some time to get used to, but the simplistic controller scheme definitely makes it work well. The game then is relatively short, only a few hours, but you can check out my full review in the pinned comments if you are curious. Sonic Frontiers is currently 33% off on the Switch eShop, but it's worth noting that you may be able to find a better deal with this one if you go the physical route. Despite some complaints along the game's visuals and the performance, these issues are not exclusive to the Switch version, and the game still offers a unique open world experience that blends classic Sonic design with new elements. There's these massive bosses that give me a Shadow of the Colossus vibe. Now in the game, players are on a quest to find the Chaos Emeralds when they become stranded on this mysterious island. You can check out my performance review below for more details. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 is a collection of the most iconic skateboarding games ever made, and now it's back matching the low with 33% off. Skate is the legendary Tony Hawk alongside some of the original pro roster, plus new pros, and experience all of the levels and tricks fully remastered. The soundtrack features songs from the original games as well as new music, and then alongside the core levels it features upgraded Creator Park and Creator Skater features, and of course you can even jump online and compete in some incredible multiplayer modes. This is just a fantastic port and you can see my full review in the pinned comments. Diablo Primeval Collection is a bundle of Diablo games including Diablo 2 Resurrected, Diablo 3, and then all expansions. It's also a steal of a price with 67% off, which matches the low price. Just a great opportunity here to relive those classic RPG moments and also witness the series' evolution. Diablo 2 Resurrected is a faithful remaster of the beloved game with improved graphics, sound, and controls. Diablo 3 and its expansions offer a modern take on the series with stunning visuals, refined gameplay, and endless replayability. All of these games feature online play, and this is a must-buy for genre fans. It's just a huge amount of content for your cash. Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition is the ultimate version of the acclaimed RPG, featuring all of the updates, improvements, and new content added since the original release. The game boasts now full of voice acting, a revamped journal system, and a new game mode, making it the most complete way to experience this epic adventure. Create your own character or choose from a selection of pre-made options, each with unique abilities and backstories that will impact the story and the world around you. The game's deep turn-based combat combat system may take some time to master, but it is definitely well worth the effort. You can play online then with up to 4 players, adding even more depth and replayability to what is already this massive game. Though the Switch version's visuals may not be as sharp as other platforms then, I do think it is impressive they even got this to run on the hardware, and I would consider it a must play. It's 50% off then and matching the low price. A quick self-plug then, if you haven't already, consider checking out PlayStationCorner for a very similar setup to this, reviews and deals, but for the PS5 and VR2. Definitely been a little quiet over there, only because I've been on the job hunt, but things are now ramping back up, and we actually have 4 videos planned on the channel for this next week. As always, thanks to everyone for the huge amount of support. Steins Elite, currently 60% off, matches the low, and this is a remaster of a unique visual novel that crossed over with the anime of the same name and actually uses scenes directly from it. You'll be following the journey of a group of friends as they discover the power to manipulate time and attempt to change the course of history. Your choices will actually determine the outcome of the story, leading to multiple possible endings and also a wealth of replayability. Naturally, if you're not into visual novels, I'd probably say don't come here, but do know I'm not a massive fan of this genre either myself, but this was the game that converted me, and thanks to this I discovered incredible experiences such as AI. They Always Run is a fast-paced action platformer game available now at a new low at 25% off. Now in this game, you're taking on the role of Aiden, a 3-armed bounty hunter in a futuristic world with fast reflexes and acrobatic abilities. The game's unique control scheme is incredibly smooth and intuitive. Despite the difficulty of the game, these enemies, they're not going to take things sitting down. The satisfyingly heavy combat though is a highlight, and I must mention then, at launch there was a game-breaking bug that has since been fixed. I highly recommend this game if you're a fan of just fast-paced action games, especially platformers, or something that's trying, something just a little bit different. Check out my full review in the pinned comment to learn more about it, but again, it has since been patched, but I think you will still hear how enthusiastic I was for the experience. Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, is a must-play for fans of the classic platforming series, and it's back matching the low here of 50% off. With vibrant graphics, engaging gameplay, this latest installment, it just stays true to the franchise's roots while adding new features such as playable characters with unique abilities and then quantum masks that grant special powers. The game is incredibly challenging, but that's kind of what makes Crash, so I'm glad they didn't shy away from that because it just leads to a huge sense of reward. I've been back a few times now, and you'll always find something new in this world, and you can check out my full review in the pinned comments. Our first winner of the week then is Phoenix, who highlighted No Man's Sky and the fact they've sunk in now 600 hours for the game, making it the best value for money they have had in a long time. No doubt there is a lot of players that have found that same thing over the years, but again, look, the Switch port, I have to agree, is absolutely fantastic. Congrats Phoenix, drop me an email to claim your code, and everyone else, there is a second winner coming up here shortly in the video. Let's Build a Zoo is a simulation game where the name says it all. It lets you design and manage your very own wildlife park, and it's here with a new low of 45% off. With over 500 animals to choose from, including rare and exotic species, you can create the zoo of your dreams and then of course attract visitors. If you like games like Roller Coaster Tycoon, you probably should be coming here. The game then also features extensive customization options, allowing you to design habitats, create landscapes, and add attractions to keep your guests entertained. It also received a free update recently, Sloths and Spas. This one, I will add, is much easier than many in the genre honestly, but it's still incredibly rewarding and even relaxing, and should you want even more from the experience, there is a bundle with the paid dinosaur DLC for an extra $5, which I had to grab myself because, who doesn't want to build the next Jurassic Park? Shantae Half-Genie Hero Ultimate Edition and Shantae and the 7 Sirens are both on sale right now, and both are well-loved Metroidvanias. Shantae Half-Genie Hero Ultimate Edition follows the adventures of the Half-Genie named Shantae, of course, as she's out to protect her hometown from various different threats. Along the way, she has these different transformation abilities. The Ultimate Edition includes all previously released DLC, including new characters, storylines, and costumes. It's currently 50% off and just a great choice for fans of the series or anyone looking for a fun, unique Metroidvania. Shantae and the Seven Sirens then is the latest game in the series, also a 2D Metroidvania. This time though, Shantae travels to a tropical island to attend a festival, but things quickly take a turn for the worse when she discovers an underground city ruled by powerful and mysterious sirens. The game now features new abilities and transformations for Shantae, as well as a new collectible card system. It's currently 40% off, another great choice for fans of the series or any Metroidvania fans out there. I actually reviewed this one as well on the channel, which you will find in the pinned comment below, but I don't think with Shantae you can go wrong with any entry. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is an action RPG that allows you to relive the iconic story of Goku and his friends, now available at a new low price of 67% off. Now I wanted to note here, I picked this up in a past sale. I'm yet to really dig into it myself, so don't take this necessarily as a recommendation, rather maybe you'll want to join me for the ride. The game here features an open world where you can explore different locations and of course then jump into battles. The combat is fast paced and flashy, I do know that much, allowing you to pull off some devastating moves and special attacks. Complaints against the game then, from what I'm seeing, it seems many did feel it is a little on the repetitive side. For me, I'm going to kind of be taking this one in smaller chunks. No doubt though, I'm sure Dragon Ball fans out there will definitely enjoy this one. Oslona is our second winner, who called out Valkyria Chronicles, and I didn't feature it only because we've seen the price a fair few times before. That said though, I do agree it is a steal of a price and it is a fantastic game. It is worth looking out for the bundle or two which packs in the first game as well. Congrats Oz, drop me an email to claim your code, and everyone else, drop a comment down below for your chance in next week's video. Superhot is a unique first-person shooter game that I do adore because it defies the traditional conventions of the genre, and now it is available at a new low price of 55% off. Time here only moves when you do move, giving you the ability to plan and execute every single move strategically in a world where these bullets are moving in slow motion. The game's minimalist art style I absolutely love, and it truly is one of a kind, even the story that's open to interpretation. The only thing I will say here is, if you have the option to play this game on a VR headset, then I'd strongly recommend that ahead of the Switch build. It's great either way though, and this price I do think it is well worth it. And that's the video down. Will you be grabbing anything from the eShop? Let me know in the comments. With that then, a shout out to the patrons of the channel who are going above and beyond to support SwitchCorner. It helps more than you know, so thank you all so much. Then hit subscribe and join us here for reviews, deals and news and lists daily, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.